I'm going to reinstall Windows 11 on this ThinkPad. At the same time, I will dual boot Linux. I have downloaded the Windows 11 install ISO and put it on a portable drive using Rufus and with the relevant decrapification options available on Rufus. So the install process should be fairly easy. I have made the necessary backups of all the data that I need on an external drive, so we're ready to install. Okay, we're ready to install, or rather reinstall, Windows 11. Okay, so I booted up to the USB drive and now I can install, or rather I'm already going to install Windows 11. And drive 0, that's the correct one. Drive 1 will be unallocated for this time. And next. There we go. And now we just wait. Okay, so we are now in Windows 11, or at least the setup screen. And I'm gonna click I don't have internet. Okay, I'm gonna type my name here, just a moment. Okay, I'm just gonna call it E16 G2 or E16 Gen 2, that's the laptop. Next, not put a password for now. I'm gonna deal with that later. Okay, we're gonna wait now. Okay, any moment now. And we're in. Okay, so now I'm gonna get it online and install the software, or the softwares that I need on this. Apparently Windows 11 did not have drivers for the wireless adapter, so I had to get connected physically with an Ethernet cable. That was a little bit annoying, but the problem is solved and now it is connected, and I'm just gonna have to wait for the download, or rather the updates, to come through. This Lenovo ThinkPad has a Realtek 8852BE wireless adapter. Either it's BE or CE. I don't really remember this one. I gotta check it up again. But either one, it doesn't seem, Windows doesn't seem to have the drivers for it on a fresh install. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait. Look at all those drivers or downloads. Cool. Okay, so some of the updates have completed, but it needs to be restarted. The laptop needs to be restarted, so I'm gonna do that, and we'll wait even more. So it seems the updates have all been installed now. So the next step now is to further decrapify Windows 11 by changing settings and probably installing some other software. But I'm going to start with the settings first. So I'm going to go get that done now. Okay, so I've got the settings all set, software all installed. Well, the minimum requirements for what I need in order to work, but oops, that's not supposed to happen. And the software that a minimum amount of software that I need to be productive on this system. So that's all installed. Now I'm going to do an image of the system at this time, so that in the future, if I need to bring this one back, I can do so very easily by restoring from a snapshot. And now is the imaging of the system. Here's where we have to wait quite some time. The imaging is complete and it is stored in this here hard drive. Now is the fun part. This is gonna dual boot Linux. And here is the fun part, installing Bazzite. So installing this is much easier and less headache inducing than Windows. And we're just gonna have to wait to see just how good ThinkPads are with Linux. Alright, change of plan. I did install Bazzite and it actually booted to the desktop, but I had a change of mind. Maybe Fedora might actually be more suitable, especially since I'll be using this for my postgrad. I don't really intend to be playing games on this. So I decided to just install Fedora instead, so I'm gonna wait for that to complete. Okay, so Fedora is now installed. This is specifically Fedora 43, and it seems much better than Windows 11. I still gotta configure a few more stuff, put on the software that I need, and then I'll be ready to go. And so far the dual booting on this works fantastic. So I can switch in between Windows 11 and I can switch between Windows 11 and Fedora as and when I need. This really is a good thing to put Linux on.